Good morning, beloved daughters of the King, and welcome back to Women Warriors of the Word. In today's 5 minutes of faith, it might be a little longer than 5 minutes. I want to follow up with what happened on Sunday as I journey back to Jesus, I guess. That's exactly what this is. Golly, it's so hard. You know, it's no wonder that so many Christians struggle in silence. It's really scary to set yourself up for judgment, which is really what I was expecting as I walked across the parking lot to just try and get back into church. The wall of pressure that I had to walk through was unlike anything I've ever felt before. And I have felt like the demonic spirits push against me going where God wanted me to go, but never like this. This was about me returning to Jesus. Not an unseen fight about me going to help somebody else. It was completely different. Two different fights. It felt like I was walking through like an invisible wall of water almost. There was such, which made me have to really decide, was I half-hearted in this effort? Was I half-assing it? Or did I really, 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 really want to leave my sin and return into right relationship with Christ? What did I want? Because I was going to have to fight. And in the moment of deciding on whether I was going to run or fight, God caught me. As I'm walking through this invisible wall of water, all I could do was take a step, and not like a stride, like boop, a step closer to, and I'm beelining it, like I've got a straight path to the sidewalk, and then it's straight up the sidewalk, and the church is in front of me, so I'm kind of making an L is my game plan of action, I say. And all I could do with each step was say, I choose Jesus. And sometimes I couldn't even say I choose. It was just taking a step and saying his name. How easy we forget the power of his name. And as I get to the sidewalk, I physically start shaking. Because there's people I can't just sneak in this church. There's no hiding right now. And God sends this kind young man. Young, he's probably in his mid-40s. Still young. Anyway. And he asks me if I need help, if I'm lost. Does he even know how lost I am right then? And I stumbled out something because I'm so undone in the flesh and so fighting in the spirit, I can barely talk. But God meets us. You guys, God meets us when we move in faith. When we choose him, he responds. And this man led me to this lady who was the same one I could see from the car. And I'm like, when she leaves, I'll go, right? And she leads me to a lady. And the next thing I know, I'm in the foyer. And there's this woman who they're all happy. This woman, you just know her life like oozes the joy of Jesus. She's in love with him, and I could see who I used to be on her. And before my thoughts could run too far, this woman is hugging me. And I am sobbing into the arms of Jesus, and she just holds me until I'm done. And then an usher helps me find a seat. It's a small church, like maybe 80 people, maybe 60, I don't know. Worship ran until Holy Spirit was done with me. I don't know if that's always how they worship. I'm going back, so I'm going to find out. But that morning, worship lingered until Holy Spirit was done ministering to my heart. I got caught. We have to run back. We have to swallow pride. We have to trust that Jesus is leading us to someone who is going to love us like he loves us and not judge us. There's a lot more to do. But the best decision I made was running back to church. Back to a church filled with the Holy Spirit. Till next time, daughters, walk by faith.